Okay, hello there, we're back, and it's Warhammer Imperium issue 3. Twa! Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so another amazing bit of artwork. Ultramarines just standing there taking shots, man. I don't know why he's no shooting back, I don't know. Got a big dreadnought in the back there, firing. There looks like a sergeant there about to take 2 shots to the face. What? Oh, this is so good. Okay, so he's got like red and green little lights on his arms. So I need to remember that. So like if I see any like things like that, paint them like that. Okay, that's good. I don't know what this red symbol is on there. I don't know what that means. He's got a big massive flag there as well. One of them's carrying a flag, a banner. Oh, there's some more over here as well. Just looks awesome, amazing. You get 3 intercessors. I've got them over here. Let's see. Got my 3 intercessors. This guy, I've got them painted up to issue 4 when you get the destroyers and the lead belchers. So I've got one wee man there, another one here. Just pure casually, just shooting to the side. He's like strafing. And you got one that's just about to throw, I think that's a crack grenade. Oh, it's not focusing. Not focusing. I think that, anyway, there you go. Look, he's got like a crack grenade on there. Oh, yeah. We crack grenade. So that's my 3 intercessors. I've got them painted up to issue 4. So I'll get that out. I'm just going to do as much as I can. Well, I've got it, and then it will be weekly by the time when I get the next delivery. It should be coming in weekly. Okay, and then I'll just do the battle reports and issues weekly when I want to catch up. Right, okay, that's that done. You got blue paint with this one, but I'm just spray painting them blue right now, and then just touching them up with the blue paint. Right, okay, so in this issue we've got assault intercessors. That must be troops. Troops. Assault intercessors. Then it's got like, I don't know if that's like lore, a lore symbol. I don't know what that means. Lore symbol. Then Stark Imperium. Tomb Worlds. Assault on Draxter. Then how to build them, how to paint them. You don't need to see that, man. I'll do a little once every 4 issues. I'll do a roundup of my paints, like a little showcase, and then the playthrough number 3 is called Hold 'Em Back. Alright, awesome, let's get into it. Right, okay, so Assault Intercessors, painted them amazing, they just look so fucking cool, man, I just can't believe it. Okay, so Assault Intercessors are frontline shock troops. Assault Intercessors are close support infantry specialised in hand-to-hand combat. They fire heavy bolt pistols and they advance upon their foes. Once they've closed upon their enemy, they cut them to pieces with brutal strikes from their deadly chainsaws. Awesome, that's cool. Let's see the war gear. So, Assault Intercessor war gear. Right, so they get frag grenades, other frag grenades. Right, okay, all intercessors carry these explosives which they hurl into massed enemy ranks. Oh, that's cool, man. The armour, Mark 10 Tacticus armour. This advanced power armour allows Space Marines to move freely while still protecting him. Then they get the heavy bolt pistols. Heavy bolt pistols provide strong firepower, but they're light enough to fire while on the run or engaged in combat. Cool. Then the Astartes chainsword. Oh, that looks cool, it's got wee scratches on it. Loud and deadly, the roar of chainswords alone has caused many foe to flee in battle. Okay, awesome. Shoulder markings. Okay, shoulder markings. Most Space Marines bear the markings upon their armoured shoulder pads that indicate the chapter they belong to and the role they perform upon the battlefield. Awesome. So, all Ultramarines display the familiar chapter icon upon their left shoulder pads. Right, okay, so the left shoulder pad. This shows their allegiance to the chapter and helps them to identify each other in battle. Then the cross-shaped icon is on the right shoulder pad, shows that the assault intercessors are close support unit. Close support squads include most of the chapter's hard-hitting fighters. Okay, so squad casualties. Okay. Squad of assault intercessors usually number 5 to 10 warriors. This squad has suffered casualties including the loss of their sergeant. Now only 3 remain. Okay, alright. So there's only 3 of them. Awesome. Right, 3 of them out of 5. Right, okay. That makes sense. Since they've only given us 3. But I think these are the ones from the paint set. I think I heard somebody say. Right, okay, so the battle record, which is my favourite bit. Okay, so you get this, the battle record, which is, so we'll roll for this. So a 1 to 6. See what the name of the squad. Squad name is, I got a 2. So it's Squad Decius. Squad Decius. Decius. Okay, cool. Squad Decius is in a honorifics. Okay, so that's a 1 to 6 as well, so that's a D6. So let's see what this one gets. That's a 3. So they get the Tyrant Slayers. I'll put that in. The Tyrant Slayers. Awesome. Right, okay. Oh, whoa, what are you doing now? Wrong page, guys. Right, okay. Okay, so we'll do that. Oh, so now we need to name each individual guy. Okay, so naming the first one, which I think is the strafing guy. Yeah. So it goes strafing guy, then it goes hand grenade guy, or frag grenade guy, sorry, and then we got the charging guy. Right, okay, so the strafing guy, what's his name? So 1 to 6. He is Brother Ventress. Okay. So Brother Ventress. What I'll do is I'm just writing it on my one right now and then I'll get that later. Okay. Oh, why does it keep doing that? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay. Okay, so the second guy, frag guy, so we've got wee Ventress here, Brother Ventress, and he, oh no, I need to do his specialism. What's his specialism? Okay, your specialism will be, he's a pistolier. Okay. Pistolier. He's not got any achievements yet, so we'll just keep that now until we actually get a fight with him. Okay, so frag grenade boy, with Brother Fragger. Okay, we'll see what his name is, and his name is number 4, Brother Nero. Cool. Brother Nero. Okay, and his specialism is, if I get the pistolier again, or get any doubles, I'll just reroll. I don't want to just have that. Okay, that was a 5, so that he is a born leader. That'll be alright because he's sergeant instead, so he can take over. Okay, and then we've got the charger man. Little boy who likes to just run in. Okay, what's your name? He is Brother number 2, Ventress. We got that again. Right, okay, so I'll just re-roll that. So he is Brother I got Nero already. So another re-roll. Number 1, Brother Euros. Brother Euros. Awesome. And what's your speciality? Specialism is a 3. He's a brutal brawler. No wonder he's running in. Brutal brawler. Awesome. Right, okay. And then we'll do the record of battles as it goes on. And then we'll do an Oath of Vengeance. Oh, I don't know what to do for that. That's too much pressure to think of an Oath of Vengeance right now. But I'll come back to that. Okay, awesome. Right, on to the fucking stories. It's the best bit. I'm fucking buzzing. Right, okay, so we got our squad, Decius. I think they fight the Glistening Sentinels in this one, but we'll see what that is. Right, okay, awesome. So the Dark Imperium. So this is Imperium number 1. Right, okay. In the last days of the 41st millennium, mankind finds itself consumed by endless wars. Cool. This is an age which history, reason and hope have been ground away by conflict and suffering. Enlightenment has been replaced by superstition, zealous faith, and desperate prayer. Humanity stands on the brink of extinction. That's what I was saying. There's no enough space marines. There's no enough. Like, if you think of all the guys that they fight, the Necrons, the Tyranids, Chaos, do you know what I mean? I mean, they must be just losing, like, siphoning off guys to Chaos all the time. That's so crazy. Right, okay, so the armies of the Imperium face a constant battle to hold back the tide of darkness that threatens to swamp the Emperor's realm. Cool. Cool. These look like blood angels. Yeah, they all look like blood angels, which is absolutely, they look amazing, man. Oh my god. They're like carrying sarcophaguses. No idea what that is. Okay, so the Imperium of mankind has existed for 10,000 years, and it is the single most powerful empire in human history. The Imperium spans the entire galaxy, and travel between its distant worlds is only possible thanks to the existence of the strange dimension known as the Warp. Right, okay. Through mankind has explored the Warp to colonize the stars. It is from this hellish realm that the greatest threats of the Imperium have emerged. The monstrous foes that dwell within the Warp seek to corrupt the Imperium's loyal servants and spread madness, murder and destruction throughout the galaxy. Oh, why are they using that? Why are they doing this? Nor are these the only threats faced by mankind. Countless hostile alien species lurk in the darkness between the stars. These foes ravage the Imperium's worlds, feeding their ravenous appetites or seeking to expand the boundaries of their own star-spanning Xenos empires. Oh my god. Despite the forces arrayed against them, the warriors of the Imperium fight on, even though any hopes of victory has long faded from their minds. The wars they fight are not fought for honour, glory or freedom, but for survival. On countless battlefields throughout the galaxy, the desperate defenders of the Imperium remain defiant, determined that humanity will never surrender. There's no room for mercy or compassion in this nightmarish future. There is only war! That's sick, that's so cool, man. And then we've got a wee map here. What's it called? See, how can I say that? Cicatrix maledictum. The galactic status. Okay, so you got the Cicatrix maledictum. Cicatrix maledictum. So that, and then they've got Terra and Mars there. So that must be the whole place, I think. Is that the whole universe? I thought it was the Milky Way for some reason. I don't know. The Warp is a realm of limitless energy prone to violent storms. These storms are known to create holes in reality, spilling into our galaxy. The areas marked in purple upon this map are all known holes in the rifts. The largest of these is the Cicatrix maledictum, or the Great Rift. Runs the width of the galaxy, dividing the Imperium in half. Wow, these regions of space are deadly, and most sane navigators avoid them entirely. Oh my god. Right, okay. So there's the Great Rift there. Right, okay, so you can see it there, the Great Rift there. And it spans half the galaxy, so that's half the galaxy. That looks like our solar system there. The Terra, I know Terra is like the Earth, and then Mars is like obviously Mars. Then you got, oh, there's a Prior Nexus there. Right, that's where the Necrons are from, isn't it? And that's where we're fighting right now. Where all these battle reports are in right now. Okay, so the domain of mankind, the Imperium Nihilus, is a region of space that has been completely cut off from Terra's light by the warp storms of the Great Rift. Warp navigation here is almost impossible, making the travel and communication between Imperial Nihilist worlds painfully slow. Many planets on this side of the Imperium have fallen victim to renegades, rebellion, or alien invaders. Some have even been scoured of all human life. Oh my god. For those who remain trapped in the Imperial Nihilist, every day is a battle for survival. Oh, you can see it there, Imperium Nihilist. So that's all the black stuff there, and this is Imperium Sanctus on this side. Right, okay. Okay. There's Baal. I think that's a Blood Angels fighting in Baal. I think it is. I'm not too sure though. Right, okay, the warp is an extra dimensional realm that allows vessels within the warp with warp drives to cross the incredible distances between the stars. Without the warp, the Imperial could not function. Those who travel the warp see it as a giant ocean of rolling power, whose currents are constantly in motion. It is a confusing, nightmarish place filled with murderous entities known to humanity as daemons. These predatory creatures seek to work their way into the minds of mortals and devour the souls of the unwary. Oh my god, mental. Who thinks of this stuff, man? They must be like taking mushrooms like every day. Right, okay, the Imperial Sanctus is half of the Emperor's realm that has fared the best in the wake of the Great Rift. Though it is by no means been spared from conflict, Holy Terra, seat of the Imperium's power, lies in the heart of Imperium Sanctus. From Terra shines the Astronomicon, a magnificent psychic beacon that allows starships to navigate the warp with a degree of safety. So it must be like a lighthouse, like a big warp lighthouse thing. Still, war rages across the Imperium Sanctus as alien and traitor alike seek to tear down the works of mankind. Oh my god, this is madness. Madness! Bound by faith, though the Imperiums were divided in two, the citizens of Imperium remain united in their shared faith in the God Emperor. From Holy Terror to the most isolated war-torn star systems of the Imperium Nihilist, faith in the Emperor is the glue that binds mankind together. So long as the Emperor remains seated upon his golden throne, the Imperium will persist. Well, okay, that is mental. Okay, right, on to the necklace. It's getting hot. Let me take my jacket off. Sorry, I'll cut this bit out probably. Oh, wow. Right, okay, so what have we got? The Tomb Worlds. The Tomb Worlds Necrons, number 5. Right, okay, Tomb Worlds. Far beneath the surface of many planets, networks of ancient catacombs and obsidian tombs lie silent, the stasis crypts filled with slumbering Necron legions. Oh, I just noticed there's a big army of Necrons there. I've seen this guy and this guy, but I didn't notice that all of this is all Necrons as well. What? Right, legions. These tomb worlds exist across the galaxy, often beneath the feet of unsuspecting humans who remain blissfully unaware of the threat below. Oh my god, I can't actually read that. Bit. 2 seconds, bear with me. What it says on this one. So yeah, I read it in the actual book because I've scanned it in, but that's no very scannable, that bit. You can't even read it on this here. Look. Okay, when a tomb world awakens, the Necrons march forth to reclaim their territory, slaying all who oppose them. That wasn't a very good design choice. That lime green and white. That's not a very good design choice. They should have done that in black or something. I think. Why has it done this again? It doesn't want me to do this. Oh, it just went straight to the end. Right, okay, the Necrons constructed their status crypts deep beneath the surface of the tomb worlds. They are protected by black stone walls and robotic guardians. They slept, awaiting the call to rise up and conquer the galaxy. Many of these tomb complexes were destroyed, some by exploding stars, others by the impact of asteroids, and some by the devastating power of the warp. Of the tomb worlds that survived, many were stripped of the atmosphere, plunged into darkness, or utterly irradiated, rendering them incapable of supporting organic life. Well, they should be okay with that though. This was a little concern. Oh yeah, to the Necrons. However, those android bodies could survive such conditions. Some tomb worlds were settled by other races, and entire civilizations rose and fell unaware of the deadly threat slumbering beneath their feet. Those unfortunate enough to disturb the sleep of the Necrons soon paid for their mistake with their lives. Okay, when a tomb complex awakes, that world's fate is forever changed. Continents shudder and shake as obsidian structures rise, forcing their way towards the planet's surface, and ancient weapons flare to life. When the command is given by the awoken Necron lords, swarms of canoptek constructs stream from their stasis crypts to devour and recycle the planet's inhabitants and their works. All life is scoured from a tomb world until the Necron rule is once again established. Cool. That's awesome. That's so fucking metal as fuck, man. So crazy. Oh my god. So they're literally underneath millions of worlds underneath them, and they just like someday they just rise up. So they could literally be like a tomb world on every one of races, like a race's planet that they've taken over. I wonder how they fare against the Tyranids. I wonder how they do. Tyranids are pretty cool, but I think their lore's pretty sparse, to be fair. I'm not too sure. Okay, the Great Sleep. Millions of years ago, the Necrons fought a great war against the powerful foes known as the Old Ones. I wonder if the Necron tier were like humans, because they're definitely bipedal, and they kind of look like humans. But I wonder if they were like a humanoid type, or like elves or something, or do you know what I mean? Or maybe like orcs or something. I'm not too sure. But through the Necrons, though the Necrons were victorious, they had many enemies. The Necron leader Zachrech foresaw the destruction of his race. Rather than stand and fight, the Silent King ordered his people to enter stasis beneath the surface of the worlds. The Necron would emerge from the Great Sleep when the enemies were weaker and the galaxy was ready to be conquered. Zachrech, meanwhile, disappeared completely, going into exile as his people slept. Oh, I wonder. Did he? He probably went into the warp. Probably hid in the warp, I don't know. The effects of entropy. The passage of millions of years has had many strange effects upon the slumbering Necrons. Some are awoken utterly mad, their android minds corrupted or damaged. Well, the physical forms of many Necrons has also been altered due to the degradation or exposure to elements. The living bodies may have been dulled by corrosion, blackened by volcanic eruptions, or irradiated by terrible cosmic disasters. But I thought I thought it was living metal. I thought they repaired themselves. Maybe there's just some point where they just can't. They just can't. I'm not too sure. I don't know the rules. I don't know. So the Canoptek caretakers. Each tomb world is protected by a Canoptek constructs. These robotic servants are designed to look after and maintain the tomb complexes and the Necrons within, but they also slaughter any unfortunate intruders. They range from the size of tiny Canoptek scarabs to the towering Canoptek doomstalkers, but they are all lethal. Oh, they might be the War of the World looking things. Should a tomb world begin to awaken, it is the Canoptek caretakers who are responsible for restoring the Necron legions to life, so they may rise up and reclaim their world. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, and then we've got a wee assault on Drakkar. So this is a story, right? Oh, look at this. We got some Necrons, and it looks like a Necron warriors and a big massive Necron overlord guy. Big massive gun. Oh no, that's my Royal Warden. That's the Royal Warden. And then you've got a squad of intercessors and a lieutenant. I forget what type of lieutenant that is again. It's a lieutenant thing, but I think that guy with the red helmet, I think he's a sergeant. I think that's how you do sergeants. And then lieutenants must be like the red and white stripe. That's so cool, man. Right, okay, so the assault of Draxir. Draxir? Seer? Draxir is a ghost world. Its populations have been wiped out. Upon the surface of the fallen world, Space Marines from the Ultramarines' Second Company fight a brutal battle with the implacable android legions of the Zarikhan dynasty. I'm never going to get a hang of these Egyptian names, man. I'm going to have to. I might Google how to say it. Okay, Sergeant Decius. Oh, I've got Squad Decius. Oh, I got Squad. How cool is that? I got Squad Decius in this story about Sergeant Decius. There he is there. With his wee blonde buzz cut. Right, okay, so Sergeant Decius led his men forward. Roaring the battle cry of the Ultramarines, he thundered towards the first rank of Necron warriors. Courage and honour! As they closed the gap, Decius' assault intercessors fired their heavy bolt pistols. A volley of bolt rounds struck the lead rank of Necrons, blasting apart metallic bodies. Several of these androids fell, their living metal sparking, unable to repair the devastating damage. Right, okay, so there is a point of damage that they cannot repair beyond. Right, okay. Right, in return the Necrons unleashed their Gauss flares upon Decius' men. To his left, Brother Amnos was struck, the green beam of flensing energy thudding into his chest. His ceramic armour crumbled to atoms, and his second Gauss beam bored through a hole in his chest. Oh, the dead Space Marine fell forwards, crashing to the floor, his chainsaw sparking as it bit into the stone ground. There was no time to mourn. Decius reached the Necrons just as they were preparing to fire again, his chainsaw biting into the skull-like head of the nearest foe. The adamantine teeth of the roaring blade ground through the Necron's skull, loosing a shower of sparks into the air. Oh my god, that must have looked epic. Must have looked so fucking cool, man. The light behind the Necron's arms' glowing green eyes faded and slumped to the floor with a metallic clang. Decius was on to the next foe, clubbing his Gauss flare aside with the butt of his pistol and striking the Necron in the chest with his chainsword. Again, the roar of the blade was followed by a screech of tearing metal, and another foe was down. The Necrons fought back as best they could, wielding their Gauss flares as clubs and felling another of Decius' men, but they were no match for the assault intercessors in hand-to-hand combat. Oh, cool, man. So that might be, no, none of these guys are Decius. I've got Ventress, Nero and Uros. So maybe the other two were like, I don't know if I've even got Decius in my squad. I wonder if I get him eventually. Okay, so this wee map, we've got a wee map, Drachyr, Tarkin Prime. Okay, the location of Drachyr system in the Nephilim sector. Population 0 eliminated. Threat level Alpha Extremis. Scout report RZ/141/Tarkin. Drachyr scoured. Life signs negative. Energy reasons show unidentified xenotech. Signatures Necron in nature. Xenostructures observed across the planet. All fleets advised. Recommended extreme caution. Necron vessels sighted in the vicinity of the Tarkin passage. Strongly advised against warp travel. Oh my god. So the Necrons have just absolutely decimated. Awesome. Alongside Lieutenant Arrhenius, Sergeant Decius and his assault intercessors attacked a phalanx of Necron warriors. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. A few brief seconds of fighting later, Squad Decius has breached the first Necron line. Ahead, a set of stone steps climbed sharply up a rocky slope. The Necron structures jutted from the rocks, casting long shadows. They were near the heart of the Necron outpost that Decius was sure. Atop the staircase, more Necron warriors were pouring fire down upon the Ultramarines. Decius began firing, dropping another foe with each shot from his heavy bolt pistol. A volley of Gauss fire came back at him, sizzling past his helm and scouring a hole in his right shoulder pad of his power armour. Of Decius' 10 warriors, 6 remained. Oh my god. The rest had fallen during an assault, cut down by volleys of gauss fire as they ascended the rock face. As Squad Decius advanced slowed under the withering Necron fire, a voice rang out from behind him. "Steel yourselves, brothers, let no Xenos quell your fury. The Primarch has lent us his trust, and we must repay him with victory." Decius recognised the measured tones of Lieutenant Arrhenius, bearing the heraldry of the Blade Guard veteran. That's what he is, he's a Blade Guard veteran lieutenant, and wielding a master-crafted power sword. Arrhenius advanced alongside the assault intercessors, deflecting the Gulf's fire with his storm shield and bellowing encouragement to his men. Inspired by their leader, the Ultramarines rallied, pressing through the Necron onslaught with renewed determination. Cool, man. Rushing up the obsidian structure, they crashed into the Necron warriors with boundless fury. The deafening roar of the chainsaws echoed from the rocky terrain. Lieutenant Arianus was among the foe then, his power sword punching through the living metal bodies of his foes as if they were made of cloth and string. His Neo-Volkite pistol screamed as they fired superheated blast of energies into the Necron foe, melting their metal forms. The Space Marines pressed on, reaching the top of the stairway, surrounded by the bodies of fallen Necrons and Space Marines alike. They stared down into the valley beyond the vast obelisks of black stone rose before them, and between the towering pylons of metallic skeletal warriors stirred from above. Space Marine dropships thundered through the atmosphere. The Battle of Drakir had barely begun. Oh my god, that's so intense, man. Oh my god. I wonder who makes their terrain. That looks really cool. You can see like the black stone like steps and stuff, and then just through all the rocky outcrops and that. Oh, and then there's wee scarabs down here. See the wee scarabs down here? Don't know if you can see that. Okay, so then there's another wee thing with Sergeant Decius on the side here. On Drakir, I learned the true nature of the Necron threat. I've battled many Xenos races in my time, yet none are as implacable or relentless as the Necron legions. Without mind or soul, they marched forwards with no regard for their lives. Even those that fell may rise once more, their bodies knitting back together, brought again to life by eldritch technology. The war for the Pariah Nexus will not be won easily, for our foes is legion in number. Yet they have not accounted for the will and faith of the Ultramarines. In their arrogance, the Necrons believe humanity to be weak. When the true might of the Adeptus Astartes is unleashed upon them, they shall learn the true power of the Emperor's chosen, and they shall know true misery. Only when the Necron threat has been vanquished shall we Ultramarines mourn our fallen brothers. Oh, and that is by Sergeant Decius, Ultramarine 2nd Company. That is sick. That is super sick. I fucking loved all of that. It was all amazing. Is there any more? No, there's no more. That's it. That was issue 3, which was pretty amazing. I mean, we got 3 intercessors. That was pretty cool. Sergeant Decius sounds like an absolute boss. So I've got my Ventress, Nero and Euros, and I've actually got Squad Decius. I've got that squad. I don't know. So he had 6 left. I've got 3 left now. Decius must have got cut off from after you wee guys. But anyway, that was issue 3. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.